Hi Gemini, this is your forecast for the month of October 2017. If you have visited me before, I'd like to thank you for returning, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. This is a general reading for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, or Gemini Moon. It may also be helpful for you to watch your rising and moon sign. You can join me on Facebook and Instagram for daily insights on tarot and astrology, as well as my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/thealchemistastrologer, where you can find on-demand pages with videos for love, finance, and other readings. Now, the third week, you're trying to resurrect something. Something is coming back to life. Now, that may be a good thing or not, but this is a major card. It's a major week. And so, you may not have a lot of control over circumstances. There's a spiritual lesson to be learned this week. Now, again, some of you, this could have been a legal situation that you were having difficulty resolving, and this is the week where, there's some type of judgment taking place. There's a momentous choice, and you're at the end of one phase, and you're about to start something else. So issues of judging or being judged will be very important. So for you, this could be the end of an era, the end of a situation, a rite of passage taking place. Now, some of you, something's been going on, you've been trying to find out about it, and now it's time for you to take some action. You're doing some evaluation and you're going in a new direction. There could be opportunities that are new for you. Maybe you're doing a career change, maybe some new opportunities, or again, a favorable legal decision. Whatever it is, you're trying to create some self-improvement, and this may come through some type of self-appraisal. Something is regenerated or healed. You want to have a clean slate. So for you, transformation is taking place this week. There's an opportunity for change. It could be in the pursuit of a dream or looking at yourself differently, claiming a new identity, or recognizing that there are some things that have gone on that have been extremely negative and it's time for change. So if you were a participant, if you were creating, if you were actively part of the negative situation, you may be questioning your choices and whether you're on the right path, whether you should continue, following the course of action you have been, or should you be making some changes, because something this week that you thought was dead or closed off or finished or resolved is going to come back up again, and you won't be able to avoid it. So you're having to make decisions, and you're having to deal with new information and new facts. And perhaps in some cases, these are things that you would rather not have dealt with. And maybe they came up behind your back. So regardless of, what kind of challenge this presents, or what kind of new information or developments you face, it could very well turn out in your favor. It could be a blessing in disguise. One thing is for sure, it's going to offer you the opportunity to see what you're made of. You're going to be able to see who you are at your best in order to create a better situation for yourself. So you may have the opportunity to, prevent yourself from making a bigger mistake. You may find out some information that tells you, whoa, wait a minute, stop, back up. Don't go down that road any further, because if you do, it's not going to be pretty. So you're going to have the opportunity to self-correct. And part of that may be clearing the air with another person. Again, last week, that dialogue was oh so important. So if you're able to speak objectively, dispassionately, rationally, you may be able to work through a situation without creating more misunderstandings. In fact, depending on what is said, you may be able to clear yourself. You may receive some vindication. And something that seemed like it was going downhill, that seemed to be a disaster, you may be able to turn it around and create a success for yourself. So whatever it is, it's not going to happen overnight. This is something that's going to require your patience. It may take some time to work through and resolve some matters. And you may feel as if your life is just hanging in limbo until you're able to close this chapter up. So tying loose ends will be the story this week. You may feel as if you're having to go back to the drawing board. Now, that's only going to happen if you've been continuing in a circle where things were happening, and even though they were happening over and over, for whatever reason, you weren't getting the memo. You didn't get the lesson behind it. So until you do, something is going to keep repeating. So for some of you, part of the issue is procrastinating, putting things off. There's something that you need to address. You know you need to do it, and yet you're not. And so it's not bad luck that's holding you back. It's you holding out on yourself and not putting forth the effort that you need to. Again, it's going to be very important for you to be non-emotional and stick with the facts, because you're going to need clarity of judgment to keep you from making wrong decisions or what your next move is going to be. And again, judgment is all about judging. So you may be really quick on the trigger to judge another person and blame them for something without really recognizing your role in a situation.